Good Wednesday evening to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich with your outlook for Thursday, May 30th, 2013. And we're starting off with the Storm Prediction Center storm reports for yesterday, and this is for your day on Wednesday. Now, I just want to point something out here. The Storm Prediction Center is very good at what they do, so I'm not in any way trying to, rain on their parade, so to speak. But yesterday they had a slight risk area for severe storms that was outlined just like this. If you follow where I'm circling here, they had this down here like this, and we thought that was too far south. And this is now 4 times that we've gone head-to-head against the SPC for this area, up in our coverage area, and we are 4-0 against the SPC this year. So, if we put an outlook out that might disagree with something the Storm Prediction Center says, we do have a team of meteorologists on staff here, degreed meteorologists, in fact, and we're not just making this stuff up here. So when we do disagree with something that they put out there, we do have a good team here that can analyze the data just the same as they can. I think that they're centered out here in Oklahoma. I think they're very good with the storms out here in the Midwest, and sometimes they get a little bit, for whatever reason, it seems like they either overdo or underdo threats over in this area here. If you watched yesterday's video, we had the threat area right here, and that's exactly where the storm reports are. All these little dots here are wind and hail reports. The green is the hail, and the blue are the wind reports. So, and just to point that out, just so you can see, if we do issue an outlook or we do disagree with the Storm Prediction Center, the Storm Prediction Center is not the be-all, end-all, despite the fact that they are considered experts in what they do. We're going to look at the European model now. And this is, first of all, I want to set up synoptically what's going to go on today and take you right through the weekend. We're going to have a hazy, hot, and humid couple of days because out here, you just see a couple little dots right here. This is actually Bermuda. You have high pressure that's going to be sitting way out here in the Atlantic here, and it's a big, strong high pressure, so clockwise flow around that high pressure. I'm going off the page here. Clockwise flow like this around it, and since it's such a broad high pressure, with a ridge that's built over the east here, you got a ridge that's sitting here like this. Warm front's way to the north now, so this entire area is going to be under the heat and humidity with the winds coming from the southwest, coming around that high pressure. This is going to be the case for the next 4 days or so. So we're looking at Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday as the days for the heat and humidity, and really nothing as far as precipitation to speak of until we get in later in the period, and I'll show you that in a second. This is the forecast for today. Absolutely nothing, of course, over our areas. Not expecting any kind of precipitation. As we move forward in time here, this is Friday. Nothing on Friday. Nothing on Saturday. We get into Sunday. Now, the European model today slowed this front down considerably. We have it's about 12 hours slower than it had been on its previous runs. There's a cold front that's going to be moving through here, and this is going to come down to timing whether or not we see severe weather. And the European model is showing severe weather here in this area here. It actually goes a little bit further to the south and east as this, as the cold front moves through. The cold front's moving through like this to the southeast. So with that out ahead of it, you have storms firing. You have plenty of heat and unstable air out in front of it with heat and humidity in place. And you could be tapping into some severe storms. It's going to come down to timing of when those storms get here. You get it in late afternoon or the evening, that's when you can get your biggest severe threat will be, because that's the heating of the day has taken place, and the best areas for that, where the hottest temperatures, the highest instability values are going to be right over in this area. So as a result, we have on our severe tracker an early outlook. I know there's quite a few days away, and this can change. But for Sunday, June 2nd in the afternoon, right now we're looking at for severe thunderstorms, scattered severe thunderstorms, with the typical effects that you would get for severe weather: large hail, severe wind damage, frequent lightning, heavy rain, and an isolated tornado. We will take a look at that once we get a little bit closer. But right now, this is our initial outlook for that. As far as temperatures go, we're going to start off with today's temperatures. Of course, we're up near the 90-degree mark for pretty much east central PA, southeast PA, and most of interior South Jersey. And then as we go forward in time, here's Friday, pretty much the same thing, maybe in the lower 90s in some locales, especially towards the Philadelphia area. And then maintaining that on Saturday. And since the front is slower on Sunday now, it still has temperatures up near 90 degrees over much of this area here. So again, it's going to come down to timing of that front. Some of the outlets have backed off on Sunday. We're not going to back off on it just yet because we think, with the latest guidance slowing that front down a little bit, it'll enable the surface heating to take place over this area again on Sunday, and then look for those thunderstorms late in the day. And we'll update that as we get closer towards the weekend with the updated Spirit Tracker. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers, and that is your outlook for May 30th, 2013. Have a great Thursday.